As the war between Israel and Hamas reaches its ninth month, Israeli attacks across Gaza have killed at least 40 people over the past day. Matt Bradley has more from Tel Aviv.
Well, residents of Gaza City in the center of the Gaza Strip said that they endured one of the heaviest bombardments they've seen since the beginning of the war back on October 7th. And this at the hand of the Israelis. Palestinian officials in the Gaza Strip say that some 40 people have been killed and dozens more have been injured in just the past 24 hours. Now, this comes after a couple of weeks in which Israeli officials have been insisting that they are moving on to a new, quote, less intensive phase of the war, one in which they won't be doing these broad military assaults, but they'll be doing more pinpoint or surgical strikes against suspected Hamas activity in the Gaza Strip. Well, we've already seen that despite these assurances from the Israelis that they are continuing to do widespread, broad assaults on large sections of the Gaza Strip, including evacuation orders that have seen hundreds of thousands of people once again displaced from their homes. But at the same time, there's a glimpse of optimism on the front of these negotiations that have been on again, off again since the last time there was a successful ceasefire all the way back in November that freed about half of the hostages that Hamas and its partners had taken on October 7th. Now we're hearing over the weekend that Hamas has given a little bit of ground on its central goal. They have said that they will allow for some sort of pause in the fighting and some release of some of those hostages without the guarantee of a full and final ceasefire by the Israelis. Now, that is giving a very little bit, but that goes a long way considering the stasis that these negotiations have been trapped in for the past several months. And we've been seeing, again, on again, off again, optimism, pessimism. Now, we're hearing a U.S. official has told NBC News that the head of the CIA is going to be headed to Cairo and to Doha this week for more renewed talks, much needed as the bloodshed in the Gaza Strip continues. Matt Bradley, NBC News, Tel Aviv.